We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Coming to the plate now, Donovan Solano. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, Dero, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. One ball and 2 strikes to count. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Batting second.
Next to bat for the Giants, number 8. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Hence is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
So striding forward now, Brandon Belt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the first baseline. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Row. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Gonna be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Dickerson. He had a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. As a look, now the pitch.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The set and the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And a relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Row. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Yastrzemski on second. Dickerson on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Giants on top, 2-0. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, Matt. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make him work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Cueto's ready. Here it comes. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's collected 11 hits in 31 tries. He's taken him deep once. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Here's Buster Posey now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Johnny Cueto.
So stepping in, Johnny Cueto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The Dodgers do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hit in the air to left. Chasing after it is Ohtani. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Coming to the plate now, Donovan Solano, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, number 8. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is popped up. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. Giants leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1 home. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Next up for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Center fielder looking up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. First home run of the campaign for him as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez.
The second baseman.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Russell Martin now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cueto gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2 and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I got the count. 2 and 2.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it, and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo home run for Corey Seager. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball just inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that's in there, base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And a ball 1-0.
No strike.
From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Cueto pauses. Here's his offering. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
So it's first and second with two men gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Two down, runners at first and second. Sent on the ground out to second. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We played 3 full, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Right side and right into the shift. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way.
Inside, ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He's set. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
On its way is pitch number 75.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Slow little roller to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. They're down 3-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here it comes. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Crawford. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Bauer.
Stepping up now, Trevor Bauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 3-2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Softly hit to short. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hunter Pence.
Ready for another shot now. Number 8. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it in time.
The first baseman, number 10, Brandon Belt.
Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down on 4 pitches. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Line drive, base hit. Betts is going to turn for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Matt Kemp.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one, but they still lead it 3-2. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. He's got it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So coming to the plate, Alex Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he falls behind 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2.
No, inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat, making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Digging in now, Max Muncy. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one.
Max Muncy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Count 2-1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Ready once again, Russell Martin. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he takes ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Men on third with 2 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 3-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away